Outer Saven, 3 years after the Secret Santa incident. We had classified information that a new Santa had taken power. The whole thing was naughty, but our noses had been out in the cold too long. This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Looks like the stocking is busted.
What stocking?
The stocking you had me wear. You said it was made with synthetic octopus fibers that would make me nearly invisible to the human eye.
You didn't really. Snake, that was just an ordinary...
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
Well, I'm just happy you managed to get to the sneak point without getting yourself hurt.
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
Oh, you mean that thing with Naomi?
No, I'm talking about Cole. How am I supposed to have a Merry Christmas if that's all I get these days?
Well, Snake, it's been a while since anyone's had a truly Merry Christmas. What with the sudden surge of PNCs popping up around the world.
PNCs?
Pretty naughty children. Naughty doesn't even begin to describe them. They're more like hired mercenaries selling their services to the highest bidder. It used to be just a few rogue groups, but now it's become a global phenomenon. In fact, the world's seen the creation of at least a dozen PNCs in the past 3 years alone.
So it all started 3 years ago. That's about the time I assassinated Saint Nick.
That's right. It's likely that Saint Nick's death lies at the root of all of these problems. After all, he did play an important role in the SOC system.
SOC system?
The Spirit of Christmas system. A series of checks and balances created by the three wise men in order to maintain an equal balance of naughty and nice.
And without a Saint Nick to keep the SOC system in check, there hasn't been an incentive to be nice.
That's right, Snake. We've dropped you off at Outer Saven Mall.
Outer Saven?
Yeah, you know, the one mall in which shoppers will always have a place.
Let me guess. I'm not just here to do some last-minute Christmas shopping.
Afraid not, Snake. I recently dug up some information on the US government's encrypted security channel about an extremist group that calls themselves the Ghosts of Christmas Past. The information I've uncovered shows that they've got their hands on Santa's hat.
What's so dangerous about a hat?
It's not so much the hat itself as it is the beliefs behind it. Whoever controls Santa's hat has full control over the SOC system, and whoever controls the SOC system has full control over the entire child population of the world.
So what?
The ghosts have threatened to use the hat to create a world of PNCs.
A world of perpetual naughtiness!
That's right. The ghosts are demanding the brain of Saint Nick, but it's anyone's guess as to what they're gonna do with it. It's gotta be something big, something worth using the entire world's child population as a bargaining chip for. Something like...
Metal Gear.
No, Snake. There's absolutely no reason to jump to conclusions. All we know is that the ghosts have arranged a meeting with the US president somewhere in that mall. Your mission is to find out what's going on, and to put a stop to the ghosts' plan before the meeting takes place.
Gotcha.
For the duration of this mission, we'll be referring to each other by code names.
What's wrong with my old code name?
What, Old Snake?
No, Solid Snake.
No one's called you that in years.
Yeah, but...
Look, I'll let you decide for yourself. Would you rather be called Old Snake or Cold Snake?
Cold Snake, I guess.
Good. Remember, Snake, the ghosts have Santa's hat, which means that any children you run into during the mission are under their control. Do whatever it takes to stay out of the enemy's field of vision.
Got it.
Head to the elevator. I'll be giving you advice and instructions via codec. My frequency is 012.25. Good luck.
Hello everybody, Antipoison here. welcome to Merry Gear Solid 2, The Ghosts of Christmas Past. I have...
Hold it, Snake. It's foolish to run headfirst into every situation. By holding the shift key near a wall, you can hug up against it. Doing so will allow you to get a better view of what's up ahead.
Can I hold the shift key near a kid?
No, Snake. Stranger danger.
I have not played any, Metal Gear Solid game in my life. Apparently this...
You can always access me via codec by pressing the C button. If you find yourself in a difficult situation, just give me a call.
This is the only, Metal Gear Solid game I've ever played. And it's a fan game. The closest I got to, doing it was... Oh.
That kid ahead is guarding that landing pad pretty carefully. You should try distracting him by knocking on a nearby wall. To do that, hug a wall with the shift key, and then press the control key to make a noise. Any nearby guards will come investigate the source of the noise. You can use this to open up a sneaking path.
So I press control while hugging a wall and knock on it. Got it. Say, Otacon.
Yeah?
Knock knock.
Oh, what was that noise?
You're supposed to say who's there.
Just my imagination.
So, the closest I've actually gone to playing an actual Metal Gear Solid game is opening Revengeance and going, oh, this game crashes. The way this is going to work is there's going to be two different versions of this playthrough. One with the cutscenes, one without the cutscenes. And it'll tell you at the start of the video, as you should know. This game has quite a few references.
I forgot to tell you about the Jolaton radar. The Jolaton radar is the thing in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. It's based on the same Jollyton technology that allows shoppers to easily find the exact locations of the presents they're looking for. But don't be fooled. There's a big difference between the existing Jollyton technology and the special Jolaton radar you're equipped with.
What's the difference?
Well, the subtle swapping of the Y in Jollyton to an I in your Jolaton radar trickles down to its functionality. Whereas the Jollyton radar could only detect Christmas presents, the Jolaton radar is capable of detecting presents of any kind.
Including human presents.
Bingo!
I'm guessing that white dot is me.
That's right.
What about the red ones?
Those dots represent an enemy's presence. Watch out and stay outside of that enemy's field of vision.
That's the blue cone, right?
Yep. Also, you might have noticed the radar was unusable on the rooftop. Sometimes there's too much interference. In those cases, the Jolaton radar will be jammed.
Anything I can do about that?
Afraid not.
So you're saying this is a Jolaton radar that you made modifications to?
Yep, a specially modified Jollyton radar. I would have called it the Autoton radar, but...
You sure this isn't just my old Soliton radar? Because Mei-Ling made that.
No, not at all. Look, Snake, we don't have time for idle chit-chat.
That thing about idle chit-chat, I think it's a lie. Straight up, half of this episode, if you're watching the version with cutscenes, has been just talking. This game has a lot of dialogue, all completely unencrypted. You can fully edit it and the game will still run. Hey look, a camera!
A surveillance camera?
It's a mall, Snake.
Oh, right.
Remember, these security cameras have a blind spot, so you can sneak beneath them without being seen.
Yeah, so security cameras have blind spot and they just sort of sweep left and right. This game is very small, by the way.
Hold up, Snake. Someone's conversation is being carried through the ventilation shafts.
Have all the preparations been made?
Yes, and the tadpoles have set up an ambush on the first floor, in case the meeting with the president goes sour.
First floor?
And where is he?
He.
Our third.
What? Are you afraid he'll flake?
I don't really trust him, but I've got no choice but to believe him, for now.
Without belief, you'll never be able to inherit the title of Father Christmas.
I suppose you're right.
I'll be heading up to the 20th floor. I just need a little time to cool off. You stay here and wait for the President to arrive.
You hear that, Snake? The ghosts are meeting with the President on the first floor of the mall. You'll have to get down there to make sure things don't get hairy.
This game functions as essentially a stealth puzzle game. You gotta sort of sneak around, You could've...
Huh, looks like the elevator's down. You'll have to get around the mall by foot.
So how it works is there's that little... Oh, damn.
It looks like you're in some kind of Halloween costume store. Maybe you can find something useful in that store's storage room. That's located in the northeast corner of the store.
That it works is you look at your map, there is a little yellow circle, that's where you're supposed to go, and the rest is just sort of sightlines. This room contains metal... Gonna explain it.
Lucky for you that guard's asleep. Otherwise, he'd definitely come investigate the commotion. You can get past metal floors without making much noise if you slide along the walls beside them.
This room contains metal floors, they're loud as hell, and will attract basically any guard, but you can slide along them by holding shift.
Otacon, I found a reindeer mask.
Snake, is there something you have, to tell me?
Aren't you usually the one to tell me how new items work?
Well, it's just... I want you to know that furdom has been around for a long time, and...
Furdom?
Yeah, you know, furries. It's a fandom that revolves around anthropomorphic animals.
Anime. It's always anime with you, isn't it, Otacon? I'm a mercenary. I don't have time for any nerd hobbies. Now tell me how I can use this thing.
Well, for a start, it's frighteningly realistic. Has it got a red light-up nose?
Nope.
Darn, so it's no good as a flashlight either.
Let me put this thing on. Maybe it'll give me some ideas.
Sure thing, Snake? Snake? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. I could have sworn you were a mounted deer head.
Huh. A mounted deer head, huh?
You'll be able to avoid being seen as long as you're hugging a wall with that thing on. Just make sure not to move, or you'll give yourself away. Also, if you bump into anyone, the jig is up, so stay out of the enemy's path.
Huh?
What was that?
That sleeping guard must have woken up. Snake, you're surrounded. Use the deer head to sneak your way out of there.
God damn it. Old Zed, you can open your inventory. You've got a deer mask and this child is about to probably commit many murders. Here's my plan. We're gonna distract the child, get them up there, and just sort of run away, flee, regret. Perfect. Back to the objective. I'm a Christmas tree. It's fine. Oh. Out here. Incredible. We gotta get to the bottom there. Gotta just sort of wait for the cycle. This game was released in 2009. This game is almost older than me. Yeah, okay, that happens. It's fine. It's fine. Can't get past them.
Don't take another step. That place is filled with gas. Also, the floor's electrified.
Who are you?
Just a voice in your head. But you can call me Cindy Lou Who, or Who for short.
Cindy. A girl.
Do I sound like a girl to you?
It's hard to trust a voice over codec. I've already been fooled once by my twin brother.
You'll need to find a way to disable the high voltage switch.
You're using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
As for the gas, you don't want to be breathing any of that stuff.
It'll knock you out cold.
Wait, why is there a room filled with gas and electrical flooring inside a mall?
To keep out intruders like you and I.
That makes sense. Who are you anyway?
An old friend.
Otacon, I need you to run a trace on the frequency of my last codec conversation.
What codec conversation?
That's right, he was using burst transmission.
Burst transmission? Oh, there's no way to find the codec frequency of a conversation like that. Except...
Except what?
Well, have you tried looking on the back of the Blu-ray case? I know, it's a pain, but you need to find the Blu-ray case for Metal Gear Solid 2. You see the Blu-ray case labeled Metal Gear Solid 2?
No.
Huh? Oh, wait. We're on the PC, and the game is downloaded onto your hard drive. There is no Blu-ray Metal Gear Solid 2 case.
Otacon, get a grip!
What an age we live in, huh, Snake? Digital distribution. Wonder what they'll think of next.
So no?
No what?
You can't run a trace on my last codec conversation?
Afraid not.
Speaking of digital distribution... Oh my god.
I've hacked the mall's central computer and activated the Muzak in the previous area. It should have woken up those sleeping guards.
Speaking of digital distribution, before I got interrupted, this game is free. You can get it in the description. Very annoying. Nice. The way that it works is you just sort of press up. You saw nothing. It's all good. It's all fine. It's all good. Mistake that I've seen many people make. Go to the left. You go to the right. Here. Just sneak around here. Fine. This room has some great dialogue, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get close enough to hear it.
You've been in there long enough. Maybe he didn't hear me. Guess I'll have to go in there and wake him up. But what if I get cooties? Cooties ain't even real. It's no good. I can't do it.
And that's the solution to the puzzle. Like, take a look at the top left-hand corner. Think that's a health bar? Nah, mate. Breath meter. This child's farted very aggressively.
Otacon, what the hell am I supposed to do with a candy cane?
That's no ordinary candy cane. Read the wrapper.
Novocaine?
That's right. That's a Nova brand candy cane. It's made with an especially strong child-quieting corn syrup. Or CQC.
CQC?
CQC is an anesthetic capable of putting a child to sleep. Ever notice how doctors will give a kid a lollipop after a shot?
Sure.
Those lollipops are laced with a small dose of CQC. They're used to numb the pain, and to keep the kids quiet. The dosage of CQC in that Novocaine is much, much higher.
So you're telling me I could put a kid to sleep with this thing?
That's right. Sneak up right behind an enemy and press the control key to knock him out. The anesthetic will wear off after a couple of seconds, so be sure to be out of the area before the kid wakes up.
Got it.
One last thing.
What is it?
Candy canes go in the mouth, not through the windpipe. You got that?
Snake after murdering a kid. This is the Novocaine. It contains child quietening corn syrup. You basically go up behind a kid and just sort of do that. It's all good.
You've been in there.
You can knock on walls and just sort of commit a small bit. It's fine. They'll wake up, maybe. They're all good. This game's a bit more of a murder simulator now that I've gotten this candy cane. It's fine. It's fine. It's a child quietening corn syrup. The room up ahead, by the way, don't remember how to do it. It's fine. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's a little bit of murder. That's yeah. Go, run away. Please leave. Yeah. Just your imagination. Got some good imagination right there. That's some quality imagination. There's nothing there. It's fine. Ooh, investigate the blood trail. Seems like a good time to end this episode. Ooh.